Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of improving business sentiment in China. But first, American consumer prices rose more than expected in August as healthcare costs recorded their biggest gain in more than 30 years. And there was a sustained increase in rents and insurance. Excluding food and energy, prices are up 2.3% over the year. Stirring inflation will be welcomed by the Fed policymakers when they meet this week. Signs of American inflation will also influence the bond markets. China's holdings of US Treasuries fell in July to their lowest level in more than 3 years, as the world's second largest economy pairs its foreign exchange reserve to support the yuan. China is the biggest foreign holder of American government debt at $1.27 trillion in bonds, notes and bills. And in July, they were down $22 billion from the prior month, in the biggest drop since 2013. The holdings by Japan, the second largest holder after China, rose by $6.9 billion to $1.2 trillion. Domestic holdings of this debt are the biggest proportion, with 52% or almost $7 trillion. China's claim is a bit less than 10%, likewise by Japan. Confidence among Chinese entrepreneurs has picked up for the second quarter running, according to the People's Bank of China. Their survey showed business confidence was up 2.2% in the second quarter. Factory output and retail sales grew faster than expected in August on the back of strong housing markets and government infrastructure spending. Across the border in Hong Kong, a mad scramble is going on for their property markets. Hong Kong's property market is up by 35% in volume for the first 2 weeks of this month, according to industry experts. In addition to major assessment announcements from both the Fed and the RBNZ this week, the Bank of Japan is also due to report. This one actually may be more interesting than the other two, because market speculation suggests they may try something quite new, policy settings that specifically target the overall yield curve rather than just the official interest rate. They certainly need to do something different. But the problem for the Japanese is that such moves look like they're running out of bullets to deal with their structural deflation. And in Australia, the AFR reports that their CEOs of the 4 major Aussie banks will be grilled for 3 hours each in front of an Australian parliamentary inquiry. The hearings will be in the first week of October, a non-sitting week for Parliament because it's their school holidays. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield is unchanged today at 1.7%. The oil price will start the week lower, with the US benchmark price now just on $43 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is now just under $46 a barrel. The gold price is also lower, now at $1,306 an ounce. New Zealand dollar will open lower as well, at 72.7 US cents. On the cross rates, it's at 97 Aussie cents and 65.1 euro cents. The TWI is now at 76.3. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.